Hey, Hebrew fans, this is Todd. Back in the 90's, He-Man was stopped being made, and they made this new He-Man called The New Adventures of He-Man. And I was all excited. I saw the commercial, and you saw this muscle-bound actor fighting a Skeletor, and it was just so cool. And then I saw these in the store, and compared to the He-Man I was used to, it just didn't quite match up. I mean, here we use these giant, beefy monster He-Man, and then we had this small little skinny He-Man. Now, this He-Man figure does have some cool traits. One, his helmet does come off, so you can change his helmet off and on. He does have a fighting feature, so you put his shield in one hand and he blocks, and then it hits with his sword, so that's cool. And his armor would come off, and underneath you'd have a built-in small little armor thing, reminiscent of the original He-Man. So there are some cool features, and it was kind of cool, but not enough for me to go out and actually purchase any of these because it just did not suit my need of what I had at the time when I was a kid, which was the big giant He-Man figures. Now they did make some other cool ones too, but then as time went on, they made some more of these New Adventure He-Mans. This is another one, and this one's kind of strange. Their articulations up here in the chest, so you're supposed to be like a battle punch type thing, and that just seemed kind of odd to me as well. And again, it has a spot for your finger to kind of go on there. Now this one has a custom sword. It's not the sword he came with. He had like a big old metal shield and a big old metal sword. And then they came out with this He-Man. And this one actually started to match the He-Man I was used to. He had the big beefy muscles. It was pretty big. It was pretty comparable. So this is actually the one that I ended up buying a bunch of for my kids. And, they were just cool, reminiscent of the He-Man figures that I knew. Now, I decided to go back and use this figure to make this figure the way he should have been made originally. So let me go and show him to you. This is kind of a cool figure. Here he is. So here is how I believe this figure should have looked originally. And again, I used this body right here. I just got this guy on eBay. So if you're the guy that sold it to me, thanks. And you can see, how cool it is. And this armor is from the brand new Classics line. And the helmet is also from the Classics line. The helmet actually belongs to a different figure, but I painted it gold so it'd match. And it actually does come off. So how cool is that? So I can actually pull it off and on. And this armor, I made it so I can also pull this off as well. And once it comes off, I have the other Galactic Protector He-Man armor on there already. So it's reminiscent of our old figure from the 90's. So pretty cool, huh? So there he is. That's my New Adventures He-Man, custom to be the 90's style, the way he probably should have been made originally. Now the sword, I did use the new She-Ra sword for this because it was small and they don't crackle as easy, but I did stay with the original shield that came with the 90's version of the New Adventures of He-Man. So there we go. All right, so go ahead and post your comments and I'll answer your questions. And again, if you like this, pass it around and show other people. But here is, and actually the helmet looks even cooler without the big bulky armor on. Check that out. So there we go. There's my New Adventures of He-Man. And again, if you have any questions, post your comments and I will respond. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Check out my Facebook page and of course check out hebro.com. I got some stuff on there too. So check that all out and I will talk to you guys next video. Thanks again.